Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason. So, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Olynyk trying to break loose. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pass to Olynyk. Buries it down low.
Well, no surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. They get the rebound. Davis. White, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Lopez. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Davis finds James. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Olynyk.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
Now, here's Sexton. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
It's Davis on the wing. Back to Lopez. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clarkson against LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez kicks to LeBron. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on, this is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
Now Lopez, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And they were in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really felt their players understood the value of a good shot, and the unselfishness was kind of contagious.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for him on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. The Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Now here's Lopez. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drops in the tray.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Clarkson against LeBron. And James throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, you know, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
Ball, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Lopez has it in the corner. And Sexton over to help. Lopez passes to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lopez kicks to LeBron. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Abaji. Offensive rebound. Knocks it loose. A second chance effort. Gay can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And James gets it to go on the assist for Lopez. Lopez has got 3 assists now in this one. White with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. Stolen by Gay. White the pass to Covington. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Covington showing you that weight room strength. Awesome physicality there. Bullying his way to the hoop.
And Utah making a change here. Gabriel's checked in. Now here's James. 9 points in the game so far. Gay against Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And the dunk by Lopez.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
Here's Abaji. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And here's Gay outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And Utah has possession. After the basket by the Lakers. Step back shot. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Sexton is out there with Davis. And it's Abaji in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Here's Connaughton. And he drops it in from the low post. Connaughton's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
Abaji, the pass to White. Here's Olynyk. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Morris against White. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Davis for three. And again, no good by the Lakers. Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson for three. That one, no good. Davis dishes to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game of the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't. You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Abaji. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Davis. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 6. Passes it to Yurtsevin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Covington's checked in for the Jazz.
Can't see. Go to love once again.
Davis finds Covington. Here's White. Clarkson passes to White. Here's Abaji. Misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The pass to Connaughton. Back to Lopez. Feeds it to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And so White will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Davis. Tries from 10. Jump shot is good. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Davis, great confidence in this area here. I mean, he knows he can score at any time from that position.
Here's Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. James with it. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
You can't give LeBron space from deep. I mean, you're asking for him to rain in threes if you do.
Abaji tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Lopez. Here's Bull. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gabriel's checked in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Now, here's Sexton. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Davis.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Here's Len, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Len, good. Len's got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here is Davis. It's good. Davis has got 8 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. James outside. Fires for 3. Gabriel with the rebound. And now here comes Gay leading the break.
Well, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz. And that should do it with the...
Look who it is, Jazz fans.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Great one out there with Monte Morris. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Yurtsevin in at the 5, home in the paint. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
And Lopez throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And White kicks to Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Nice shot by James.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, White. Back to Sexton. From the arc. And the three ball is good.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Bowl, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ben McLemore comes in for Monte Morris. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Sexton against Lopez. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
James against Clarkson.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Yurtseven's checked in for Andre Drummond. Terrence Davis comes in for Jay Crowder. And Monte Morris subbed in for McLemore. Got that one up quick.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Davis looking for an opening. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robert Covington picks one up. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. The first one falls. Rudy Gay's checked in for a Leonard. And the Lakers also making a change. And McLemore, he's checked in for Monte Morris. Jazz trail by 9. Kicks it to Clarkson. Passes it to Sexton. Here's Abaji. Latre. And Utah, another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lopez against Sexton. Now Lopez, 10 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Lopez.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Sexton finds Gay. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Gay's got 6 points.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
There's the double team with Covington.
In the third,
The pass to Lopez. And here's James outside. And the Lakers get it back. Pass to McLemore. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 6. Kept alive. And that one's good by Gay. 8 points for him.
Boy, good instincts and timing on display there from Gay. Excellent anticipation.
1:21 left to play here in the third. Lopez passes to LeBron. Rebound, Utah. Gay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Abaji. Second shot opportunity, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, he's an outstanding defender and a very capable shooter. Covington is an extremely valuable role player.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for LeBron. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Gabriel, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Jazz making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Andre Drummond's checked in for Yurtseven. Lopez against Sexton. Bounce pass, Lopez. McLemore, the pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Tries again. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Here's White. Sinks that one from the post.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lopez, and then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't spruce it up a little bit.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Sexton. He's out there with White. Rudy Gay is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Gabriel in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Right side, Crowder. Morris outside, beyond the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside, Sexton. Trying to get open, it's Davis. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morris outside. Pass to Crowder. Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Gay. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
You got to respect how fast Gay moves with the ball. Solid at finding ways around the defense.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bull. And it's Lopez in for Morris. Lopez passes to Connaughton. Back to Lopez. He dishes it to McLemore. And again, the Lakers no good. Utah trailing here. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Back to McLemore. Connaughton kicks to Lopez. Charity stripe shot. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Abaji, guarded by McLemore. Here's Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
White is checked in for the Jazz. The Lakers also changing it up. Drummond comes in for Pat Connaughton. Davis is subbed in for McLemore. Lopez against Sexton. Lets it go with a 3. Lopez, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
Colin Sexton at the line for 2.
And Sexton drops them both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Crowder finds Drummond. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
Inside, here's Clarkson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big bucket. Clarkson showing his mettle. That's one they needed.
And he makes that one. Lopez has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What did you find out, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. From what we have gathered, this injury will definitely keep him out of this game, and maybe for a long time, too. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jones checked in for Omer Yurtsevin. Pat Connaughton comes in for Crowder. And Morris subbed in for Terrence Davis. Connaughton, no good with the triple. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the court.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Sexton against Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Off target from three-point range. Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Loads it up for Davis. Yes!
Watch out, Anthony Davis is called foul.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting with confidence 50% from the field so far. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
White, good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Lopez against Sexton. Lopez passes to Connaughton. Back to Lopez. And Sexton over to help. And stolen by Sexton. White up top. Lopez covering. Knocked away. Lopez with the steal. From deep. That one no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave up too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended. Able to finally make some shots, and we just grinded. Guys made big time plays on the defensive end, and we were able to come out with a win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Greg Anthony.